What is a sensation that you can't stand, even though it's not painful? When you're wearing shoes and the socks have slid off halfway inside and you gotta keep walking. Related, undershirt rides up out of your pants, but your shirt is still tucked in. Pro tip, tuck in your undershirt into your underwear. Galaxy brain tip, tuck undershirt in your butthole. Witnessing someone embarrass themselves in front of a lot of people. So true. I cannot stand secondhand embarrassment. Hashtag X200B, edit, why do so many people want me to say it in German, see. Same. My family likes to watch Impractical Jokers and I can't stand it. Which makes you TONIGHTSBIGGESTLOSE or holy duck I got gold. Sal failed to save the stroller from rolling into the highway, making him tonight's biggest loser. That persistent itch you can't scratch because it's not on the surface of your skin, but somewhere deeper inside. When your teeth accidentally scrape together in just the right way that it sends chills down your spine. Or when the upper front teeth decide God knows what to close behind the lower teeth. It's not painful, but it gives me shivers every time. Laughs and overbite. When you need to stretch but you can't stretch far enough. Hashtag X200B, hashtag X200B, edit : 2 silvers baby. Additionally, when you yawn and it doesn't feel like you yawned hard enough, edit, thanks for my very first silver. Lol. When you yawn so well you get lightheaded and have to stop before yawn climax. When you yawn so hard your chin and neck muscles lock up. I hate this. It causes my airway to become slightly restricted, so I get anxiety as I look straight up, gradually releasing the cramp. My wife thinks it's bizarre and has never experienced it. I experience it a few times a year. Chipped finger toenails getting caught on clothing or blankets. That second before you fall asleep when your body suddenly thinks you've jumped from an airplane and almost died and throws you a shock of adrenaline to spice up your nap time. Worse when done in front of witnesses. Yeah. I mule kicked one of my exes in the knee because of one of these once. Lol edit, added I. When you get a popcorn kernel stuck in between your teeth and you can't for the life of you get it out. Or spot welded to the back of your tongue. And then you gotta do that weird hacking sound or if that doesn't work sticking a finger in there. Shudders. Wet cloth at the wrists, like when you wash your face in the morning but water drips down your arm and wets your sleeve a bit. This is the truth. And the anxiety of washing dishes and watching your sleeve slowly slide down. Then you have to either stick your arm in the air and shimmy the sleeve back down, or stop everything to dry your hands to push the sleeve back up. The noise an insect, big or small, makes when it flies by your ear. I had to buy a mosquito net for this reason. No matter what kind of insect it was, once I heard it buzz around my face I couldn't sleep until I either caught it or killed it. Knowing that they can't touch me while I sleep is the best feeling ever, and just makes me not care at all. I had a bug that flew into my ear. I completely understand. Sticky hands. Especially between fingers. Sticky fingers. A hair in my mouth. Edit, silver. Aren't you sweet, P? A hair in my throat is even worse. In my mouth, I still have some hope of extracting it. I have really long hair, feeling one in my mouth, then pulling it out realizing it's down my throat. Such a tiny thing to cause such a violent reaction. Oh God, I once swallowed a strand of hair as a kid while eating raisins. The tip was still in my mouth so I grabbed it and pulled and out it came with a raisin all tangled at the end. Frowns that did not feel right. This is ducking gross. Feeling bloated because I wasn't able to poop. Having irritable bowel symptoms is one of the worst things I've ever dealt with. Bloated because you ate, bloated because you didn't eat, bloated because of fiber, bloated because not enough fiber, nausea because you didn't eat, nausea because you did eat, nausea because you are the wrong thing, nausea because duck you that's why. I've broken a handful of bones over the years including my cheekbone orbital socket and I would gladly go through that again if it meant I didn't have to deal with the bullshit that is IBS. I hate when I have an outfit picked out for an event, And then somehow, after carefully evaluating how I feel and what my options are, I eat the wrong thing in the hours before and have to decide all over again because I've gone up a size or two from bloating. My favorite is the slow swell throughout the day, so that by the time I get home it feels like I'm about to pop the buckle on my belt even though it was loose that morning. Metal on teeth. Accidentally biting your fork really hard. Shudders. After burning your tongue. It has this very intrusive numb feeling, plus you can't taste stuff as well. And roof of mouth shudder. Roof of your mouth pizza burn is the worst. Ow ow ow. Continues eating pizza. Ow ow ow. Nausea. It's not at all painful, but it's also the most torturous feeling in the world. I have never wanted to die because I was in so much pain, but I have wanted to die because I was so nauseous. Wet socks. More so when you're not 100% sure what liquid you just stepped in. More so when you realize it's pee or vomit from one of your pets. I do not have a true fear or phobia of heights, but that I have to imagine falling now, feeling my brain forces upon me every time I look down from over 50 feet. And yes, even in videos. I hate the glass railings on the second floor of malls. I can't even walk too closely to them. They don't feel high enough to prevent me from falling over the railing if I got bumped into. Try being 65 and having them come to below your waist. It's in the perfect spot to make me topple over if I get pushed into one. Edit. This is now my most popular comment and I'm scared it makes me sound like I'm a height gatekeeper. My dry as hands on microfiber towels. Teeth being drilled. Even with Novocaine, having a furiously whining tool going to town inside your mouth is disconcerting AF. And it smells. It's always weird when you can smell your own tooth dust. Almost as weird as vaporized cornea or cauterized vas deferens. Cornea was the weirdest. Clint Eastwood coffee.gif. Taking a crap after a shower. Edit. Thanks for the gold, stranger. This annoys me so much. Like I literally just cleaned my asshole body. Did you really have to decide now was the best time for this? Sometimes I get so annoyed by my body deciding it's time to go whilst I'm sudsing up that I'll just stop mid-shower to go. Edit. Alright guys. To answer the two most common comments. Firstly, yes, I am aware of the good old waffle stomp method. Secondly, for reasons that are mainly around hygiene, I know totally contradictory, I'm actually really scared of bidets. Thirdly, it was 5 a.m. when I commented this. Grammar was clearly horrible at that time. But I'm leaving it all. Because words are hard. That's the way to do it. It will add 5 minutes, but it's the best way. Listen to Mr. World Record Speed Shitter over here only taking 5 minutes to check Reddit. Not being able to move a part of my body freely. Like, if my foot is in a really small boot and I can't wiggle my toes, or I'm in a small space and my arms are pinned to my side. Pretty sure this is just claustrophobia though. Lol. Edit. Thanks to Awardino98 for the correct term. It's clithrophobia, fear of being trapped or unable to move. Edit 2. Actually, clithrophobia is just the fear of being in an enclosed space that you can't get out of. I think claustrophobia might be more accurate, because it includes the fear of restriction and can be attributed to trivial things like sitting on an airplane for too long and stuff like that. That's based on this Wikipedia article, which mentions these things creating a fear of being confined to a single space, and is the closest thing I can find to something describing these anxiety reactions. Sorry about that, I'll reply to people later who were maybe misled about that. Running fresh cut fingernails on some really fine cloth or something. This is how I check I've filed properly. That brief moment of discomfort lets me know I've not done it right.